Hi everyone, welcome to our latest virtual Starshine Yoga session. And you can see we're celebrating today. We are celebrating our 10th online yoga sessions. So thank you so much to you guys at home who are tuning in each week and helping us to grow our YouTube channel online and spreading the word. I love seeing everything that you're doing at home, your pictures, so please keep sending them in. And today, to celebrate our 10th session, we're going to do a slightly different activity because we're going to use chatterboxes. Okay, so you've probably made these before at home or maybe at school. Okay, we're going to use chatterbox games. So I don't know what we're doing in today's session. It's down to our chatterbox to tell us. I've made 4 different chatterbox games. So we've got one for our breathing activity, one for our yoga poses, one for our yoga game, and one for our relaxation. Okay, and I'm going to encourage you guys at home to make your own chatterbox game, but you might just make one, and you might have on yours a mixture of yoga poses, yoga games, yoga breathing activities and yoga relaxations. So, in case you're not sure on how to make a chatterbox, I'm going to very quickly demonstrate it, but you can get instructions on the internet on YouTube. So you need first a piece of paper, but it needs to be a square. So I'm going to quickly make mine into a square shape first. Okay, so now you've got your square shape. And the first thing you want to do is fold that square in half to make a triangle. So you're going to fold it in half one way, and then you're going to fold it in half the other way. Okay, so you folded it in half both ways. Now you need to fold in each corner into the middle to meet in the middle. Okay, so that's your next step. I'm going to quickly do it here. Now you've got a smaller square with 4 flaps. You're going to turn your smaller square over and fold each of these corners in to meet in the middle. So now you've got a really small square, okay? And on one side, you've got those flaps, and on the other side, you've got bigger flaps like this. Now what you now need to do is fold that square in half both ways, okay? And now you've got your finished chatterbox, okay? Now I've got a mixture on mine of colours and numbers, okay? Different instructions. So if you put colours on the outside, you might have blue, and you say to your partner or yourself, right, spell out blue, B-L-U-E. Then you might have some numbers. Okay, we'll choose a number, 1, 2, choose another number, and eventually you'll lift up a flap and it will give you an instruction on what to do. So there's a quick demo of our chatterbox. But like I say, you can find instructions on something like YouTube. Okay, so let's get going. If you come down onto your mat or the floor where you're working today, we're going to use our first chatterbox, our yellow one, to find out what our breathing activity today is going to be. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is choose a colour. I'm going to choose red, R-E-D. Then I'm going to choose a number, 1. Then I'm going to choose another number. I'm going to go for 7 and see what the instruction is. Okay, so our breathing activity today is candle breath, which is appropriate as we're celebrating our 10th birthday. Okay, 10 weeks. So for candle breath, we've not done this one before online, but I'd like you to come into good sitting pose. And I want you to imagine you're holding a cake, okay? It's your birthday cake. And you've got to blow out a really big candle on that cake. So you're going to take a big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth to blow that candle out. Okay, so we're going to do 5 candle breaths. Okay, so holding that cake with a big candle, so you need big energy. Ready? Big deep breath in. Good, making it nice and long, remember. Okay, 4 more. Ready? Big deep breath in. Okay, this time you've got 3 candles, 3 big candles to blow out. Ready? Big deep breath in. Good. Okay, this time you've got 4 big candles to blow out. So your breath needs to be even bigger. Ready? Big deep breath in. So hopefully you can really hear your breath. Okay, the last cake you've got has 5 candles on. Ready? Big deep breath in. Make this breath your biggest. Okay, fantastic. Now, we're going to move on up into stick pose and warm up our bodies before we go to our next Chatterbox game. Okay, so we're going to do our sun sequence. So my turn, your turn. Okay. Stick. Hands. Reach to the sun. Elephants. Proud horse. Dog. Cobra. Dog. Proud horse. Elephants. Reach to the sun. Hands. Stick. Good. Excellent. Okay. So ready to start moving. Okay, so remember, I don't know the yoga moves that we're doing today, just like you don't, okay? So let's find out our first move. Okay, I'm going to go for green. Green. I'm going to go for 3. 1, 2, 3. Number 4, let's see what it is. Okay, it says flag pose. Flag pose. So can you remember flag pose? See if you can have a go before I show you. We're moving on to our sides. It's also known as side plank. We're lifting our legs off the mat, using our hand that's still engaged in the mat to push up, and then we're bringing our other arm up and seeing if we can hold a balance here. One leg rested on the other leg for 5, 4, 3, pointing these fingers to the ceiling, 2, 1. Good. Now if you really want to challenge yourself, you can lift your top leg off your bottom leg, okay? To make that flag pose even more challenging. Okay, let's go to the other side. Lifting up, coming up, maybe holding this top leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Excellent, well done guys. That is challenging, especially when you lift that top leg off. Okay, let's go blue. B-L-U-E. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go number 1. Number 1 says dragonfly pose. Okay, can you remember that dragonfly pose? Have a little think. You're coming onto your stomachs, chins off the mat, hands behind you off the mat, lifting one leg up and balancing your other leg on it. Good, holding it here, pointing those toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and change legs. Go straight up onto the other leg, holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Excellent work, well done guys. Okay, let's see what's our next pose. I'm going to go yellow. Y-E-L-L-O-W. 1. Let's go number 6. Tree pose. Okay, can you remember that tree balance? So focusing your vision. Choose one leg to come onto first and holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. Good. Straight up onto your opposite leg and holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Excellent work, well done guys. Okay, so we've had flag, dragonfly, tree. Let's go red, R-E-D. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see what's under number 3. Plank, plank pose. Can you remember that plank pose? And we had a plank challenge a few weeks ago to see if you could hold it for 10, 20, 30 seconds. So when you're ready, I want you to come onto your shoulders and toes with your backs straight. Not up here, not in dog, and not down here in cobra, but here. Good, we're going to hold it here. I'm not going to tell you how long, I want you just to keep holding it for the moment. Don't let your stomach or your backs drop. We're going to hold it for 10 more, 10. 5, good, don't drop. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. And I'll challenge you to hold that plank, to work on that plank at home and hold it for up to a minute. I would love to know if you can hold plank pose for 1 minute. I'd love to see the evidence. Okay, one more, let's go green. G-R-E-E-N, number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what's under number 2. Okay, last pose today is slide pose. So have a think, can you remember slide pose? This time we're moving on to our backs, legs out straight, and pushing our bottoms, our legs, our upper backs off the mat. Good, and holding it here. 5, not letting our bottoms or stomachs drop. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Excellent work. Good job, well done guys. Okay, so time to find out, let me just check I've got the right one, yep. Time to find out our game. Today's game. We're going to let the Chatterbox decide. Okay, so we're just going to choose one game today. I'm going to go red, R-E-D. I'm going to go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go number 1. Okay, the game we are playing today, the Chatterbox has decided it's yoga pretzels. Yoga pretzels. Okay, so now, if you can't remember yoga pretzels from a few weeks ago, this is the game where I'm going to call out some body parts. You have to create and make up a pose with only those body parts I call out touching the mat. So you might use a pose that we've already done in our yoga sessions before, or you can come up with a totally new pose. It's up to you. Okay, so coming onto your mat, or wherever you're doing your yoga today, the first pose I'd like you to create in today's yoga practice game, I want you to use just your knees. So really challenging you. I'm not sure I can even do this. We're just going to use our knees to touch the mat, nothing else. Ready? See if you can have a go. Oh, can I lift my feet off? Holding it here on knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, we started super challenging using just knees. Let's go a little bit easier. This time, I'd like you to create a pose using just your right foot to touch the mat. Okay, so you come up with a pose where just your right foot is touching the mat. So you might be here in tree. You might have created your own pose, but only your right foot is allowed to engage in the mat. You might be doing a king dancer. Good, so if you can hold that pose, you might be doing a warrior 3 that we learnt last week with just your right foot on the mat. Good, so lots of different options for that one. This time, I'd like you to make a pose up or use an existing pose where just your back is touching the mat. So have a go, and then I'm going to come on down and do my one. So just backs. Okay. So think about what you can do where just your back is touching the mat. So not your head, not your arms or legs. You might be here. Good. Okay, fantastic work. Well done, guys. This time, I'd like you to create a pose with just your hands and the soles of your feet touching the mat. So there's lots of different options here. Have a go. I'm going to let you guys at home have a go first before I create my pose. So hands, I want you to use both your hands and feet. So you might be here in like a frog or a spider pose. You could be here in our crab pose. You could be doing like a slide pose, or a high plank pose using hands instead of elbows. So again, lots of different options there. Okay, good. Now let's do one more. This time, I'd like you to create a pose using your left foot and your right hand to touch the mat. Sole of your left foot and right hand, go. How many different variations are we going to have? Left foot, right hand. So you could be here, you could be here. See if you can hold your pose. Left foot, right hand. You could have been here. Good. Okay, and relax. Good, so hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer now that we've been moving, and ready to find out from our next Chatterbox what today's relaxation is. Okay, so we're using our blue Chatterbox game to find out our relaxation, and I'm going to choose a colour first, yellow, Y-E-L-L-O-W. I'm going to choose the number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to choose number 3. Okay, so today's relaxation is our body scan. So this was one of the first relaxations we ever did. So for body scan, I'd like you now to lie down on your mat or on the floor, on your back, making sure the room that you're in is totally silent now. Just let your hands and feet fall to the side. Close your eyes, and I'm going to talk you through our body scan so that by the end your whole body from your head to your toes hopefully feels completely relaxed and you feel calm and peaceful. Okay. So as we do the body scan, think about your breathing. Nice big deep breaths in and out, slowing that breath down. I want you to think about first your toes. Give them a little wiggle and just bring all of your focus and your attention to your toes and let them relax. And now bring your focus to your feet, the soles of your feet, to the top of your feet, your heels, and feel them relax as you bring your focus now to your lower legs, from your ankles to your knees. Feel your lower leg relax. Feel the backs of your legs engaging in the mat. And now I want you to bring your focus to your upper legs, in between your knees and your hips. Feel the backs of your upper legs engage in the mat. Let your legs fall to the side and completely relax. And now bring your focus to your hips, your pelvis area, your lower stomach, your lower abdomen. Let it relax as you breathe slowly and deeply. Bring your focus to your bottom, pressed into the mat, let it relax. And now your lower back. Feel your stomach move with your breath, slowly up and down. Shift your focus to your chest, feeling it rise and fall. Feel it relax. And now bring your attention to your upper back, to your shoulders, to your neck. Release your shoulders if they're hunched, if they're tense. And now bring your focus to your arms, pressing each one down into the mat. Let them feel completely relaxed. And now your hands and your fingers. And now bring your focus to your chin, your ears, your forehead, your nose, each part of your head. Let it relax. Your eyes. Release your eyebrows if you're frowning, if you feel yourself tensing that forehead. Release the muscles. So now your whole body is completely relaxed. You feel peaceful, calm, maybe even sleepy. a big deep breath in. And breathe it out. Hearing that half breath. Give your fingers and toes a wiggle. Open your eyes and gently let the light back in. And when you're ready, slowly, don't rush, but slowly bring yourself up, back into good sitting. Big stretch, waking that body back up. You might do a yawn. And then I'm going to finish with a namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for our 10th session. I'm so pleased that we've reached 10 and that we've now got over 120 subscribers to our YouTube channel. So I hope you've enjoyed our Chatterbox session today. I hope you go away and make one of your own to use. I'd love to see them. And please keep tuning in each week, spreading the word, and I look forward to seeing you at our next session next week. Thanks very much, guys. Enjoy the sun.